Hello, welcome back to the channel. Now I've just finished this one. It was a 20-minute timed painting. I did it with 12 seconds to spare, so it turned out quite nicely. So watch me paint it here and talk my usual random nonsense. Without further ado, let's do some painting. Hello, welcome to my latest video. Hope you're keeping well and all that jazz. You'll have to bear with me, I'm full of cold, I've got a stonking headache and everything else, and I'm a bit shivery and snotty, so if I start coughing and sneezing, I do apologise. But anyway, I'm going to carry on painting regardless. I look a bit flushed and tired and everything like that, but just carry on regardless. So anyway, I'm going to be painting on this stretch canvas. It's 20 by 16 inches. I've got a layer of gesso on. It's an old painting that I did ages ago. It's an acrylic painting, so I've gessoed it. So it's got a few lumps and bumps on it and that kind of thing. Before I start, I'd just like to say a big heartfelt thank you for all of your comments, because I reply to every single comment regardless, and I've had a good look through all the comments from the past couple of years or whatever, and yeah, I'm very touched really. So yeah, thank you so much for all of them. It's the reason I do it, you know, it helps me carry on doing videos and all that sort of thing. Right, we'll get going. I'll show you what's on my palette. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do a timed painting. It's going to be 20 minutes, and I'm going to be strict with that. You know, I'm going to get the stopwatch going, and reaches 20 minutes, I'll stop. And that's that. So it's going to be nice and quick, thankfully. So I'll show you what's on my palette and we'll get going. I've got titanium white, ultramarine blue, Indian yellow, red ochre and raw umber. Obviously this bit isn't timed because it can take about 5 minutes to do this. So I'm just going to grab a bit of this Indian yellow first of all, just plonk it in the corner there, a little bit of red ochre. Just stir that in to make a nice rich sort of reddy yellow colour. It's quite a nice colour, that's quite interesting, I think anyway, so we'll see what happens. I'll grab a bit of this raw umber, just put it down here in the corner with some ultramarine blue. Make a nice grey colour, hopefully for a stormy sky. Oh, a bit more actually of that brown. So there we go. Just give my palette knife a quick wipe. Oh, excuse me, I can't really project my voice because of the cold and all that business. What we're doing now, yeah, I'll just grab a bit of this blue and plonk it in the Indian yellow to make a nice green colour. And there we go. That is that. Right, I think we're there. Let's just put a bit of titanium white in. Let's have a look at the lighter tone. Yeah, it's quite a nice colour. We'll have some of that. Right, we'll get going. Yeah, I've got my tub of zesty there hanging on my easel. Not a vast amount in there. There's only like a centimetre or so. So I can use it quite sparingly because zesty isn't the cheapest in the world, but it's non-toxic. You know, it's non-toxic medium, which is brilliant because I'm working underground, so I haven't got a lot of ventilation, and I've got animals. And also, if you've got children or, you know, you think about your own health, zesty is the way forward instead of using toxic paint thinner. Right, let's get going. Where's my? Oh, it's a good start, isn't it? I'm not set the timer off yet because I can't find my brush. Get on with it. Oh, for God's sake, that's a good start, isn't it? What the hell's... Oh, there's my brushes over there, behind my main camera. You get to see an attractive view of the side of my head. Right. I'll just give my brushes a quick dry, because I've washed them, but forgot to dry them, which is good. And we shall get going. I'll set the timer off in a second. I should have done this first, because it makes fascinating viewing, doesn't it? Me sitting, drying a pair of brushes. But yeah, I hope you're keeping well. Oh, snotty. I'll stop moaning. I'm like the smallest violin in the world, and just get on with it. There we are, nice and dry. Right now, just give my big decorating brush a quick dip in the old zesty, not too much, and just grab some of this green colour. Not a vast amount of it. Oh yeah, set the timer, almost forgot. So yeah, 20 minutes. Oh my God, come on John, get organised. I'll press start now, 20 minutes starting now. So I'll just establish a quick horizon. Quite a nice green, that isn't bad. I don't generally get poorly. It's only really since COVID. Because I had COVID about 3 times. Because of the nature of the work I did, I was quite exposed to it. And, you know, what we're in now, May, it's like the 2nd of May, and I've been poorly twice this year. I'm never normally poorly. I'm like Bruce Willis off bloody Unbreakable, and I didn't tend to get poorly. But, you know, since COVID, I seem to be getting colds a lot and flu. Crap. Right, quick horizon there. There's a little bit of kind of tree thing going on there, which might go in a minute as I do the sky and all that sort of thing. In fact, it will go, it'll disappear. Same with my stopwatch, that's disappeared. I remember, well, I don't really ring in sick now because I enjoy my job. I really do like my day job. But in the past, especially when I was early 20s, that kind of thing, there were more exciting things other than working, like going out drinking and all the rest of it. Whatever else you do in your 20s. And late teens, early 20s, I lived in my mum's house and she had a cellar. I just put some ultramarine blue just there. You'll see why in a minute. I put a bit of that grey as well on there. Got a bit of grey there, a bit of blue there. Oh, and some zestit as well, I mean. And she had this cellar, and it turned out that her cellar was quite handy for phoning in sick with, because it kind of created a poorly voice, you know, poorly atmosphere. So if ever rang in sick, you know, pulled a sickie, I'd go in the cellar and phone my boss, put on my poorly voice, and you know, the echo would give an air of poorliness, and you know, whoever was phoning said, "Oh, you don't sound very well." So, "Oh yeah, I'm really bad." But I haven't got a cellar now, so I haven't got that option. Right, that's going to be Distant Hills, that bit. And you'll see why in a minute. Oh, snotty. But remember one occasion, I think I was late teens, I worked in a supermarket and I phoned in sick, you know, using the cellar trick, you know, and the poorly voice. And that was that, and I thought, I'll go to the pub. You know, it was lunchtime. My mate worked in the pub. And I put a bit of titanium white on that distant bit. And so I went in, ordered a pint of Guinness. No sooner had I got in the pub and, got settled at the bar having a pint. Now, this bar, it was quite a magnificent bar. Had a screen behind me with stained glass on, and which you can still see through, but in front of me, which was quite crucial really, was a mirror, a big mirror behind all the optics and the drinks and the bar and everything like that. So you could see what was behind you. So I was in the pub having a pint, heard the door go, the door creaked as it opened in this big Victorian pub. And I could see in the mirror who turned up behind me, but the manager of the store, the general manager, the warehouse manager, the produce manager, the everything else manager, all piled into the pub because they're having a bloody managers meeting. Now, of all the times for me to be sat in the pub skiving, they decided to have a meeting. Right, let's get some of this grey colour. Just plonk it in the sky, a stormy sky. And I thought, oh shit, so I grabbed my pint and my crisps and whatever else I had and disappeared round the back of this big bar, up some steps and just hid in the toilet, in a cubicle with my pint and everything. Thinking, shit, what am I going to do? I was like... So that was that. My mate saw this happening. He saw me disappear off. And... they're supping my pint and thinking, God, I chose the wrong place to run. I was stuck in the toilet, there was no escape route. And people coming in, I was in the cubicle, and you could hear people coming in for a splash and everything. And at some point, after about 10 minutes of this, the door went and I heard a voice, it was my mate, say, "Are you okay? Do you want another pint?" I went, "Oh yeah, go on then." Yeah. So kind of handed a glass over the cubicle. I might have opened the door a gap, passed me empty glass out, and he disappeared off to get another pint. And brought the pint in for me and all this happening. And he says, "When the coast is clear, I'll let you know and we'll get you out." And, oh, brilliant, fantastic, thank you. But time went on and he kept bobbing in. He said, "Now the problem is, the staff meeting was happening just outside the bottom of the steps outside the toilet, so I couldn't escape. There was no way I could get out." So, I'd finished that other pint and left him the empty, and he bought me another pint, and I ordered, I think it was fish finger sandwiches or something like that, and chips. So he bought a lemon, so I had my lunch inside the cubicle. And all the time the door kept going, people kept going in for the toilet, and I'd be in there quietly, having chips or whatever. And more time went by. I'd had 2 or 3 pints in the cubicle. I had me fish finger butties and everything, and my mate kept coming in, collecting the empties and checking I was alright, and getting salt and vinegar, he's passing it over. And even more time went on, and all the various managers are buggered off outside for sick, for fag or whatever, apart from 2 who were still sat around this table. So my mate, he came in, right, coast is clear, and went down the steps and crept past this table, they had the backs to me, the manager and everything, crept outside, and my mate just opened the kitchen door, said, "Bugger off in there and you can get out the back." And so I did, went in the kitchen, the people there cooking and, with knives, chopping stuff up, and me sneaking about. And they were looking at me, and I was going, "It's all right, it's okay." And I disappeared out the back door, so never got found out. Oh, I couldn't believe it though. Of all the places to have a bloody managers meeting. And what we're on now? Oh, bloody hell, 14 minutes already. Got a bit of a sky on the go. Get a bit of titanium white. Quite a nice stormy sky. I'm going to get my long handle brush and start moving really quickly now. More titanium white. Instead of banging on about things, just going to do. Hopefully this will turn out alright. It might turn out bobbins, or it might be goody gumdrops. We'll just have to see what happens. Just get a bit of green in the distance as well, the distant hills and what have you. See, whenever you see in the distance, there's always kind of a blue tint. You know, if your foreground is green and then you look, I mean, try it. I mean, you know yourselves. Yeah, you look in the distance, they're always bluer than the foreground. I think, anyway. So, I always like adding a bit of blue. Oh, not bad, quite pleased. Not bad at all. Right, let's get some of that sort of orangey colour to mix. Wonder what that does. Plonk some more out there. More like brown than orange, but not bad. You do get all sorts of colours in the sky anyway. Right, a quick wipe away the old scraper. Just take some of the paint off. Horrible noise that it makes. Get kitchen towel. What time we're on? Let's have a look. There's about 8 minutes left, is there? Yeah, I think. Quite nice, that sky. A bit more blue in that top corner maybe, and some titanium white. Gives the eye somewhere to go. The beauty about working fast, you can create all sorts of accidents. And timing it like this, there's no danger if you're using oils of overworking the paint. Another quick wipe over the sky. Right. Bit more titanium white on my long handle brush. Quick wipe. We're getting there. Now let's have a think. A bit more of this green down here. Create quite a nice illusion of distance. So nice dark foreground is what I'm aiming for. not too bad. Getting there nicely. Let's have a quick see. Oh, 6 minutes left. It's bags of time. About 20 minutes is my record for painting. I'm starting to make a name for myself painting fast. People often, they see me in the gallery or whatever. They go, oh, you're the one who paints incredibly fast. Bit more titanium white. Right, give my brush another wipe, go through copious amounts of Dude It, kitchen towel. Right, a bit more grey, I think. Might get some red ochre as well. So I've got grey there, red ochre there. Oh, dip my finger in it. Just go like that. Bags of movement, bags of speed. Oh, itchy head. I quite often go to work with bits of paint on me because I'm always scratching and everything else like that. Right, let's, I might get a bit primary yellow. Just for that bit there. There we go. Now apparently I heard somewhere if you had a bit of light blue to yellow, it tones it down a bit. It does tone it down. It makes it slightly green, obviously, if you're adding blue to yellow, but it does tone it down just a little. Don't need much. Get my long-handled brush again. Just drop my decorating brush on the floor, which is good. And a bit of that yellow, just there. That's that. Right, what time we're on? 3 minutes left. I'm going to add the rest of that blue to that green, just darken it off a bit. There we go. Perhaps some brown as well in there. But we're nearly done. Finishing touches, I think. Long handle brush again, get some darker colour. A bit more down here. Not bad. I wonder, just plonk some trees or something on. Perhaps something there like that. Fast. What we're on? 1 minute 35. So I say a bit more titanium white. wipe away. I think we're done. What time are we on? 56 seconds left. Oh, this is good. Right, this is fun. I wonder if just to wipe away that little bit of yellow. There we go. And just add something there. That's what I was aiming for initially. Some rocks or trees or whatever you want to call it. So there we go. I think we're done. It's 24 seconds left. So yeah, I think we're there. A bit of a track. And we're done. So job done. Not bad going. That was bang on 20 minutes with 12 seconds to spare. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, that's the timer. Shut up, I didn't know it'd do that. Oh, there we are. Thought it was my phone going then. So anyway, job done. Nice and quick, very fast. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Means such a lot to me. Builds my channel nicely, which is always very nice. Lovely comments, keep them coming, you know, it does mean a lot. And don't forget, I'm also on Instagram, Facebook and jonkidd.co.uk. Right, I'm going to retire to my sick bed and edit my video and everything else like that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.